Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the second most popular project in all of games and the second most popular project on everything, that is Tiny Epic Crimes with Red Reveal. Investigators, you have 48 hours to collaborate or compete to solve the Echo Ridge murder. Use the ... So it's 1 to 4 players, 30 to 60 minutes, ages 14 plus, $25. All these things are great. I immediately am now very intrigued by this. It looks good. Collaborate or compete. Does that mean semi-cooperative or does that mean two different game modes? I'm excited to find out. And use the Tiny Epic Decoder System and win. Ooh, giving me Christmas story vibes there. I'm excited, and so have nearly been 5,000 people. That's fantastic. As always, when you go in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
The city of Echo Ridge, a filthy concrete slab where lawless gangsters and opportunists run amok. Murder, bribery, contraband, and just when the tarmac couldn't get any hotter. Infamous film producer Donnie Moretti, the mayor's son, was gunned down in his penthouse last night. No secret to you, an officer of the law, that he had his hands in the pockets of every wealthy lowlife in Echo Ridge City. And now, he's dead. Good riddance by your book, but the mayor wants this case closed before the press sinks their teeth into it. You have 48 hours till this lid blows wide open, or else it's all-out gang war.
Tiny Epic Crimes.
Not the biggest fan of a minute straight of theme, but at least I felt like that was really well done. I was intrigued by the story. I'm excited to see how the gameplay is going to interweave. I bet the major is...
Crimes is a fast-paced, crime-fighting deduction game for 1 to 4 players that offers multiple ways to play. Players take on the role of detectives, and depending on the game mode, will be working either together or separately to crack the murder case. Time matters, and the first 48 hours after any crime are the most critical.
I like how much I'm seeing here. Like, there's lots of information, lots of different pieces of information on the card. No wasted space here. Loving that.
Players race around the city collecting evidence, such as the murder weapon, forensics, or the getaway vehicle. This secret evidence is sifted through using the novel Tiny Epic Decoder System, which keeps all of the murderer's other evidence hidden. This knowledge eliminates suspects and helps identify the true killer. But
I love games of this style where it's like you start with a big list of possibilities and then you're whittling down. So essentially Clue, or, you know, the Unusual Suspects. That one, oh my gosh, it's so good. Or Unusual Guests, I think that's it. So I'm excited. I love what they're showing here now that we're getting into the gameplay.
Crime doesn't stop for one investigation. Players must answer the call of duty, juggling their time as other criminal activities arise across the city. Resolving these events will allow players to gain useful alibis and powerful force cards, but knowing full well that their actions will take them hours closer to a reckoning. In their final hour, players will stake their careers on a final guess, who they think the murderer really is, hoping that their wits and detective skills are enough to bring the correct suspect to justice. Can you hold this city of crime together long enough to crack the case? Or will it go cold and your time on the force run out? The immersive gameplay of Tiny Epic Crimes will have players coming back again and again to thwart its criminal elements and unlock its mystery. Play can be either cooperatively or competitively, and each game will have a different city layout, different events, and different suspects, leading to high replayability. Don't forget to check out the Kingpins expansion, which pits players against 6 unique scheming crime lords. Sniff out all the Kingpins' hideouts and uncover their true headquarters to take them down.
Gotta have that.
There's no better time than now to pledge your support and get a copy of Tiny Epic Crimes. Every pledge on Kickstarter helps make the Tiny Epic series possible.
There's no better image that you could possibly convey for the question of can you do it than this. Like, look at this. Like, that's just insanity. Can you do it? Yeah, of course they can do it. Do I want
possible.
it? Yeah, great
Don't
video,
wait.
I think.
Join us and become a backer today.
Felt like the theme went a little bit long at the beginning, but once we got into the meat and potatoes, it looks like a really cool style game. And it looks like the kind of game where after you watch that video, you know whether or not that was going to be a game for you and your game group. And I'm excited to see how the solo works as well. Hopefully there's a gameplay video of that. But I say that all the time. All right, Gameland Games. We're Gameland Games, creators of Tiny Epic series and heroes of land, air, and sea. We are a passionate board game company based out of Arizona. We believe each game should be a collective masterpiece of artwork with a highly tested design, stunning visuals, and yada, yada, yada. We got 3 people here and there. Let's see how many things they got out. So we had Tiny Epic Dungeons, Tiny Epic Pirates, Tiny Epic Dinosaurs, Tiny Epic Galaxies. I'm pretty sure that one's out. All right, let's double check this. Live mass production sample unboxing ETA March 2023. I love that. How much information did you just convey to me in that update, in just that update? Fantastic. I already love the customer service here. All right. I remember this one had a big taboo. Like I remember there was some big deal about this one. I think there was like a cleavage thing where people... Or maybe this was a different one. Tiny Epic Vikings Live, Tiny New Epic Announcement. So this one, I think this one is out. This update contains information, comments 14,000. Wow, it's a lot. Play with the group. We had a blast. Still waiting for my copy. How about an update? No game for me. What's going on? I received mine a few. So this one is out. All right, and I'm pretty sure this one's out as well. Unsubscribe. Too many emails. Yeah, I imagine if you bank like 10 of these, and each one of them is always like, hey, there's a new thing out. That would just, whoo. Yeah, so this looks... So they got like 2. It looks like 1 or 2 things out. Not particularly worried about that. Antivirus expired. Oh my gosh, nobody panic. All right, so can you do it? Yes. Do I want it? Yes. How much is it? I already know the price, so immediately I'm in the A-B territory. Immediately on my grading scale because I love that main image because of how much information it conveyed to me. My grade will immediately fall in the A to B scale. I feel like you've already told me everything I need to know. Player length, time count, age, video is very well done. $25, I know the price. The only thing I need left is how much is the price of the expansion, which I know I'm going to want to get. Game overview, cooperative competitives, 48 hours. Yeah, I saw it. Looks good. Mm-hmm. Well, this is these are the final components. All this for only $25. Lots of stuff. I wasn't even worried about that. Let me know in the chat. Could you hear my robot vacuum cleaner back there? Deluxe content for only $5. $5 more. No way. No, this is not the expansion. This is deluxeified. Ooh, interesting. Okay, and then the expansion, $10 more. So they're creeping up $40, and that's probably what most people are going to get here. $10 more gets you the 6 Kingpin mats, the 6 event cards, 4 ability cards, 4 cold case cards. Yeah, and let's see. As always, $20 premium print and play. Okay, nice that it's there, I guess. No robots on my speakers. Great. The image doesn't tell me what kind of game is it. Is there a board? No, it's all card driven. I'm pretty sure that at the beginning of the game, all the cards are going to come out and they're going to be different every single time. So I don't think there is a physical board on this one. $25 retail game. So this is the base game, $58. Yeah, I don't feel like that's most people. Most people are going to be down here at the $40 to $30. So you get slightly deluxeified version of the game. So $283, but then the big one, $40. Yeah, $4,343. That's what you're always going for. So deluxe bundle times 2, deluxe bundle times 10. That's great. Honorary producer. Wow, what's this? That's fancy. 10 backers. Good for them. It's $2,500. Click here. The game rules. Great. Ooh, dice tutorial. Telling you, I've been on the dice bandwagon for quite a while, and I will stay on the dice bandwagon. It's going to be the future. It's inching its way. It needs to have that huge back catalog. That's what it needs, and it's the only way to do that is to keep marching forward. It's kind of like my YouTube channel. I have so many videos. I have 4,000 videos. There's just so many things that are inching my channel. Like, because someone will find some obscure video I did 8 years ago, and they'll subscribe because of that video, and then it's just like, it's a snowball. So I'm telling you, dice is on the come up. I just hope they keep going. Tiny Epic Crimes, learn while playing, playthroughs great. This is what I wanted to see. Awesome. Hey, full playthroughs. We got previews as well, the final thoughts. Some quotes would be nice. $20 print and play looks good. Very nice. Box durability. Talking to me about that. I just need the shipping. Nice components. Those dice. Yeah, you showcase those. I think, well, shipping details. Here we go. VAT, GST, customs. This is compliance with the thing. So they're talking about the VAT. And the shipping is $9. So I'm looking at 40. Oh, no. It goes up to 11. So I'm looking at $51 for the game and the expansion and the deluxeified components. And a very positive track record. And yeah, let's go take a stroll here. I'm very curious to see where all the Tiny Epic games, chart in the annals of board game history. So let's check out. So top 300, 1500, 891, 1099, 1138, 1770. Oh my God! That's this. Wow! So this is fantastic. Look at how consistent that is. Like, there's no 7,000s where you have to say, it's good, where I have to say, it could still be a good game. It just means a little bit more hit than miss here. These are all banger after banger after banger. Okay, Ultra Tiny Epic Kingdoms. Apparently that was probably too small. Someone liked it. Great. It's not now, YouTube. Okay, so yeah, I would mention that a little bit more. Like you did by mentioning all those other games, but I did not realize that they were so highly rated. And I've only played a couple of them, but each time it was a positive experience. So, there's some $51, proven track record, looks good, looks in. There's no social or stretch goals or anything like that. Oh my gosh, I need to turn off the updates. Okay, cool, looks good. So there's nothing to keep me coming back, which you don't necessarily have to have, but it's always a nice thing to do. It's just, here it is, reasonably priced, get the expansion, looks good, FAQ. I hope people don't use dice in lieu of a traditional rule booklet. I've done that before, I think. Like, why not? Like, isn't that the goal of it? Like, when I make a how to play video, my goal is that you will not need that rule booklet. Now, does it always turn out that way? No, maybe not. But can it? Hopefully. And another time, for us, you could turn off Windows notifications. Kevin, I will look into that. That's good to know. I hope people. So this is an ugly FAQ. Just because of my questions, question number 11, I have to read through 11 questions to get to it. But are the expansions solo compatible? Yes, beautiful. Wanted to know that. Updates. Welcome to the thing. This was yesterday. Lasted off. $200,000. Tiny Epic Crime stuff. What to expect. I saw this on the Kickstarter page. Okay. In closing. Okay. Not much excitement going on here. Sounds weird. There will be a playmat for the layout. That would be nice. Yes, we'll be offering neoprene playmats for the game in the Pledge Manager after the project. That's interesting. I'd mention that. Probably a couple of silly questions, but what happens if a new event tells cool. So people get into the questions in the woods. I see some good customer service here, answering the questions, the tiny little green rectangles. Great. So, final grade. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Reasonably priced. And very nice. Big numbers there. 5,000 backers nearly. I think I'm around an A, right? Like what? Okay, so I'm saying A because I can't penalize it for not having a reason to come back. Because there's the thing. Social goals, stretch goals, stuff like that. Reasons people. So I'm very curious to see how this campaign is going to do in, say, 8 days. Like when there's a week left to go, how far is this one going to fall? Because there's no reason to come back to this as a backer after the fact. But I can't penalize it for that, so I'm still going to go with an A here. I feel like it was a really solid campaign. In and out, 13 minutes too. That's some record time. So yeah, Tiny Epic Crimes with Red Reveal. Straight up A. In, out, get your money, bye-bye. Don't come back. But hey, they got the money. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. Let me know in the content. Let me know in the comments below. What's your favorite Tiny Epic game? Because I think my buddy Brandon has like all of them, or nearly all of them. And what's your final grade for this? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye bye.